Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about computer hardwares and softwares. Let's see what can we learn, what they used for. First I want to start with the power key. That we have so much hardwares in one computer. I will first say them their names, and then I have a small picture, and then I done some metaphors for them, and I will show you the metaphors. First of all, we have a power key that I had taught them. We have a HDD cable, one computer input, actually not one, for 4 or 5 USB inputs, and other was another things. We have a reset key, we have a hard disk, we have a battery, we have a, what can they say, sorry, processor, yes, processor. We have screen, we have a mouse if you want, we have RAM memories too, usually, we have speaker, and we have a plug cable. Now, here is the first photo that I want to show you here. You can see some of the inputs here. Sorry, not inputs, sorry. You can see some of the hardwares, like processor here, like the RAM memories, and we have a power thing. We have fans also. This fans is very important for them. Now we have inputs here, the video, sports, the things, the DVD bombers that I don't know what to say. We have a hard disk here, hard driver. Now let's come to our metaphors. I had done some metaphors, and I had found that computers like is very similar like to planes. Yes, planes. When you think about that, when you do some code, and when you think about that, you can easily notice that, and I will show you now. First of all, I will start power key. Power key is like the motors, because it's make your system work. Like here and here we have 6 motors, and then I think the HDD cables is like the valves. Now you can see here we have some of them, and here we have one, because HDD cables are used to let things go through like the rails, and they carry something. For computer inputs, I think it's them like some doors, because you can let the passengers in, you can let the passengers out, and it's for them. It's very simple. Here you can see. And then for the reset key, I think it was a emergency exit, because emergency times is emergency. We use reset key in computer, so I think emergency exit is the most valuable thing for the plane. Hard disk, I have metaphor with the flight recorder, because it records everything. It have all the things that you have done, you will do, not you will do, you have done. And for the fuel tanks, I think it's the battery, because their missions, their goals are same. For processor, I think it's a cockpit, because everything is done with processor. and in plane they do it in cockpits. Also, we have screens. Here you can see one of it. The screens, I think, is like a window. You can look inside the computer. For the levers, I think it was the mouse. Here you can use it for open it or click it. And for RAM memory, I think it was a radio system in the plane. For speakers, is another speakers that is easy to know. For last one, for flip cable, it was the seats, because it takes some passengers, takes the things through it and leave it in the map and hot disk. That's it. Now it's the turn of softwares. Softwares is a machine command that is obeyed to help ensure that the communications between the computer and each other occur, or that help to improve this communication. Shortly, softwares is the programs and other informations used by computer. There are several types of softwares. First, I will start with the main software that is helpful for your things. These are the operating softwares. Operating softwares is the main software of the computer that helps the computer's hardware to work properly. Until the moment the computer is turned on, the tutorial starts. Operating systems help you to use all of the main and side memories in the most effective way. And your computer will accompany you until it's shut down. The second softwares are the application softwares. Application softwares it has some things like we use Microsoft and we use Microsoft Office, and Apple use iOS. These are the application softwares that we use in our computer, that we also know in computer. Like you should present something, we use PowerPoint, and this Office is PowerPoint. A part of all the softwares that I told you, there are a program of the software languages. These languages help you to get software that helps you to understand with the commands of the computer and review the program of the mobile. What is vector? Vector graphics. Imagine a design that can be dismounted in any way without distortion. That's actually what the vector graphics do. Since the vectors is formatted with mathematical values and there is no solution concerns, you can dimension it as you like without expressing and distortion. At night you see a full moon and you say, let us address that. If your ad design is properly as a vector, you are lucky, because vector design grow without loss. Vectors do not have weakness. You cannot move your design to photo quality. You need to provide Bipmap conversion. When you send it to the service over the web, but you are lucky that you can easily convert vector designs to Bipmap.
First, you can understand the vectors. Now, you can ask which programs provide vector graphics. The most well-known program is Adobe Illustrator. The second well-known is the CrewDrawn program, which is common as Adobe Illustrator. FreeHand and Inkscape programs are also locked in a corner. In addition to this, the Firefox program can also provide us with vector servers in same cases. So I can hear your questions that you had told us vectors, but what is bitmap? I can tell you a bitmap graphic is a graphical format that can be made from millions of colors and can provide us with flawless image festivals in defined sizes, but only in certain dimensions. Why is there a resolution problem with the bitmap graphic as opposed to the vector? If it's difficult to, if it is in the simplified demonstration, it will be difficult to later edit the bitmap design, because we will not have a chance to create layers in other programs other than programs like Adobe Photoshop, and we will have to do a lot of extraction on one piece instead of many parts. That's all I think. Top of the list, we have most popular one, that is Adobe Photoshop. Alternatively, we can use Corel Play Shop Pro, and if we give an example to bitmap file extraction, we can say JPEG, we can say PNG, GIF, BMP. This is the things that we can use. Thank you for listening to me. I will see you in other videos. Have a good night, have a good day, have a good week, have a good summertime.